Okay.
It's like a giant fan blade. When you're in like the ventilation shaft, has those giant fans kind of coming out from inside the door.
That's actually probably a very accurate way of describing it.
Okay.
I when you told me about that, that's what I envisioned, kind of, and when you kind of explained it.
It also explained why the smoke isn't pouring out into the corridor either.
Okay. One of the things that Green's gonna see if he can try and do is he basically takes his sword, and so these blades, they're just kind of moving like side to side across the door. So theoretically, if you were to jam something in between them, you could potentially stop them with enough strength.
You think it might be like do an intelligence check.
Okay, do an intelligence check. 13.
As far as you know, that would work.
Okay, in which case Green basically kind of just takes his sword. He kind of basically, like I said, what I'm intending to do is I'm basically trying to put the sword in between the blades so it catches them and basically provides an opening for everyone else to get through.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, he basically just takes the sword and then he basically just puts it in between the two blades when the timing's right and basically just tries to catch them where they are.
Roll a strength check.
Okay. All right. 21.
You managed to hold on to your blade as you were forced backwards into this square. The spinning fan, as what I think is a lovely description, just basically forces you back. It doesn't appear to have any way of jamming, even though you tried putting your sword in there. It just seemed to push you back outward.
Okay. Fair enough. What condition is my sword in? Is it still in good condition?
It's still usable, yes.
Okay, good, perfect. I'm assuming that would basically count as my action then.
Yep.
Okay, cool, fair enough. Moving on.
Anna, your turn.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted by things.
Oh, and thanks for the view count help.
What?
I said thank you for the view count help.
Hey, I know what it's like. So we're in a single file line, and I followed them here, so I now see the sides going crazy, right?
Yes, basically acting like a fan blade.
Okay. Can I investigate to see if I can't figure out how to turn this thing off?
Sure. Do me an intelligence check, though.
Not investigation?
Intelligence.
Okay.
All right. You watch it enough that you think you can jump through the gap when it's paused, but that you have to be very fast. However, it doesn't appear to be an actual mechanism. It's more like what's the best way to describe? Not a magic that can be countered per se, but like you can't run around casting dispel magic and have that help you. But it's not a mechanism that can be disarmed. It's kind of like a thing that just exists, kind of like gravity, maybe. It just is.
Okay. So I turn to Green and go, we need to find a different way out of here.
As far as Green remembers, that's the only way out of this room, right?
Roll an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
All right. You know that there supposedly is a window at the far side. However, another way to go would be to head back down the stairs and see if there is another way out.
Yeah, and Green relays that.
It's a good idea. We gotta get out of this poison anyway.
How far up are we? Like, where are we in this place?
3 stories.
Yeah, you went up 3 flights when you came up those stairs. No, actually, you came up 4 flights. Sorry, you came up a total of 4 flights when you came up these secret stairs because it's all the way to the basement.
Yeah, 4 stories.
No,
I'm
wait,
good
five
jumping out
flights.
a
You're in the
window.
attic.
How about you guys?
You're in an attic. That's right. You're in the attic, and it's a 3-story. There's 3 other stories below you, and then there's the basement. So yeah, you went down 4 stories.
Yeah.
I'm good jumping out a window. How about you guys?
It seems like one of the better options, considering.
That way we get out of here immediately and just get out of the house overall.
Hunky-dory.
That is true. We'd have to see. That is true, though. There is the problem with one of the things we did encounter is that when we tried to last go to the front door, it was bricked off. We couldn't escape.
Well,
So
we didn't kill the thing.
that is true. That is true.
Okay, so I moved 10, so I'm gonna go ahead. 10, 15, 5, 30. Can I see this window yet?
No, you just
Okay.
see another wall. There appears to be a window frame around this around a section of this wall, though. But the bricks are all even, and doesn't appear to be any sort of gap in them.
Can I investigate it to see if it's real brick or something?
Sure.
Like to see if it was a window that was bricked in, or if this is some sort of something or other going on.
Go for it.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Investigation. It's just a flat wall that's up where someone seems to have put up a window frame as if it's some sort of design feature.
I'm having the worst luck with rolls today.
Or Tovi.
We might need to try to break through the wall, guys.
I want to try to get through the south.
Dexterity saving. Sorry, acrobatics. Roll acrobatics.
Please, dice God, be with me. Oh,
Ow!
no.
Oh! That means double damage!
Oh no!
our Toby's gonna die. Can I take? Wait. Nah, I don't have anything.
Oh no!
Hey, I'm fine.
Are you? Because you just lost a leg.
No!
He's
Blood!
dead.
I have
Blood-
exactly 1 hit point. Exactly 1 hit point.
And you rolled a nat 1. That was double damage. You get double damage, which
I know.
means you take double that.
Oh.
Wait,
The
I
roll
thought you
itself
were-
is 2d10.
That's 48 damage.
Oh,
Are you
wait.
actually dead now?
Nah, I'm not that dead. Like, wait.
Do we hear it?
Basically, yes.
Jam
And no, that didn't jam anything. And Green, your face is completely your face in front of your body is completely it's completely
Oh.
splattered in blood.
Oh, am I dead? Because I'm. Oh.
You have
What's
to
your-
take your maximum hit point.
Yeah, no, I'm not that dead. I have 27 hit points. And
Okay, but
One
Green is
splattered.
with that serious amount of damage. Green has just been splattered with Ortovi's blood.
Also, what the
It's
hell,
like
Otto?
gross.
You have more hit points than me.
Kurt,
Well, go. Corpse. I'm gonna slap his corpse. 3 hit points.
how many? 2? Oh, 3. Yeah, I'm a 3 now.
Slap his corpse. Psh, wake the fuck up. Stop doing stupid shit. And then I ask him, do we know that he's possessed at this point?
No, I don't think we did.
No.
That was never discussed in character.
the one
I
person
believe-
the one person that suspected it is dead. So
And
I
no,
believe-
Green,
I remember,
Green suspected it as well.
Maybe
I
we
remember
should.
I told Green
okay.
with my whisper a message bell.
Maybe we should go.
Well, I
down,
can't see your whispers, so
Maybe we should go down 2 flights and break through the wall.
Why don't we break through the wall here?
Because I don't think we can.
I'm gonna
Break
go
through the
to
wall and go
where
through the front door. Is
she
what I mean.
And still try punching the. Crack my knuckle.
Yeah, no matter what, you just felt like you hit brick. Take a hit.
Oh god.
You take 2 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I figure I'd be fine since I've punched harder things.
Green just downstairs.
Let's go to the second floor, break through that wall. With weapons.
And Omen, you must repeat your poison saving throw.
Oh shit, I don't need that.
You're fine.
Yay!
Now what do you do?
Yeah, that's what we're all deciding to go downstairs.
Yeah, it sounds like the safer option. Everyone downstairs.
So where's the stairs?
You're on the stairs.
Look 'em up.
You're standing on them right now.
I'm standing on. Okay.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
go
assume that
downstairs.
your character is rushing back down the stairs, towards the basement. Green,
Goodbye.
poison check. Poison check. You have advantage.
Okay, so it's a con saving throw. I need to.
At advantage.
17.
Alright, you're good.
Cool.
Yeah,
Green
everybody,
basically.
everyone has advantage right now on poison saving except for Omen.
Basically, for flavor perspective, Green just reaches down, kind of hauls Ortovi up off the floor, and he also uses his Azamar healing thing and gives him a further 3 hit points, so he's now on 6. And then he basically just says, "Everyone downstairs now," and then begins to make his way down, and then begins to make his way to the door.
I'd be on top of Omen.
Well, actually, no. What he does is he waits until everyone else is down, then he goes down himself, just to make sure everyone else gets down.
Anna, poison saving throw at advantage, please. Constitution check. Sorry, Constitution saving throw with advantage. You're good.
So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 25. And you know what? Since we're getting out, wait, where is it? I want to do this. I'm going to sing a wonderful song with my beautiful beauty.
Tale of the Windstars.
Ortovi!
No! They gain 5 temporary hit points.
Yay! Ortovi! Constitution check.
Oh wait, yeah.
Constitution
Randy,
saving
you get
throw.
5 temporary hit. No,
You're
Yes,
good.
Everybody's nerves.
Our trophy is gonna sonic his way down, so he's gonna move 120 feet.
All right. And that leaves us to Kurt. Constitution saving throw. You're fine.
And then I'll use my move. Boop.
All right. Alright, you've trudged your way back down to the basement, where the air is stale but not lethal. You find yourself once again in the crumbling crypt.
Are we still in turn or order
Nope.
or not?
You're not.
I'll move up and to the right, and I'm basically going real fast.
following the leader, the leader, the leader. We're following the leader.
This particular room seems to be the small quarters. You just see chairs, tables, and little alcoves with moldy straw beds.
Might I suggest that we, considering what happened upstairs, take a short rest just to quickly catch our breaths?
I think the whole house is filling up with smoke. So waiting an hour might not be a good idea. Seeing
True.
the floor was already full of smoke.
Yeah, but that was at the top of the house, and we're practically in the basement right now. We're right down at the very bottom.
Yeah, but if we go up one flight, there might be smoke by then.
True.
I want to do an investigation just to find a way out.
I'm gonna be perception checking my way through this whole thing. Perception check.
Actually, that's a quick thing. Considering your hit points, wouldn't it make more sense for Green to go forward?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, Green takes lead
I
then.
can't punch it.
Yeah, he's doing the same. He's doing the same thing. So do you want me to make a perception check as well?
Sure. I did whisper something to somebody, but they haven't responded yet.
Got it.
Did I get a whisper, or was that for Toby or someone?
Yeah, that's in my head, right?
Yep, that's in your head.
All right. I mean, what? Did you mean now? Did you mean later? I don't. Sure.
They're implying now.
Sure. I'll start unpacking my bags.
What are you doing?
Hey, put your clothes back on. Oh, God.
As you do, the ghost of a little boy appears next to Artovia all of a sudden.
Oh, hey, kid, what's up?
He kind of gestures back the way you came. Says, "The family crypt. It's over there."
Is that a way out?
All right. Yeah. Oh, which way is that?
He starts moving off and kind of floating all the way in this direction.
I'll
Hey,
follow
new
him.
people, follow the ghost.
You can see the crypt passages leading off. This particular chamber, the names on the crypt, it's all Durst, which is the family. But you can see that one of them is named Walter Durst, and the other one is completely empty.
I'll throw the bones in the empty one with it all.
The boy's ghost reappears and folds his arms. "This isn't mine!" He wails.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Don't upset the child.
And then the ghost starts to cry. "You hate me! You hate me!"
I go to console the ghost. Don't worry, he's an asshole. He does this to everybody.
My crypt has my name on it! He sobs. This crypt has...
no name.
Yeah, this crypt has no name. The other crypt has the name Walter on it.
Walter must be the...
I'll take out...
I asked the child, "What's your name?"
"I'm Thorn. Thornbolt."
I'm gonna take out my dagger and start etching Thorn in the wall.
He starts crying again.
Dude, knock your shit off.
Dude, come on. Let's find his actual grave.
Next time, I'm just gonna leave you dying in the spitting blades of doom.
All right. I'll open these doors. Sure, why not?
Alright, you come down to these rooms, and you can clearly see the names on the two closed doors there. One of the north of the two is called Rosavaldi Durst, and the southern of the two is clearly marked Thornbolt Durst.
Well,
all right, so
before you open the door, Green steps up and he opens the door.
All right. You will need a strength check unless you have something like a crowbar, at which point you get advantage.
Which we do.
I have a crowbar.
Yeah, strength check with advantage.
Here, kill him with these.
Woo!
Take that.
So, Green, you pop open the crypt. Let me do genetic lighting. You pop open the crypt, and you can see further in. You can see a nice little coffin on a stone bier. It's completely empty, as if waiting for its the skeletal remains to be placed inside.
Lay the
Wait. Before you do that, I want to ask the kid, what was your sister's name?
She was
Rose.
You already know that.
Thank you.
That's the one above.
lay the bones in the grave, and I shall say a funeral rite for him.
Sure, I'll
I'm
do that.
gonna. This is the one that says Rose, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Someone open this one, please.
Strength check
Yeah.
with advantage
Green
if you have a crowbar.
Yeah, Green tosses the crowbar to them, and as they're doing that, because I'm presuming Autobi, you've put down the skeleton now.
Mhm. Yeah, with the doll.
Yeah, Green attempts to do what he can to lay the skeleton respectfully, and with the doll across the chest, like the arms across the chest and whatnot. And then he says a funeral rite for the corpse, for the boy.
I also got a.
The ghost kind of like hangs out over the bones for a moment and then vanishes from sight. You have a contented feeling in going up through your body, Green.
Green just
yeah.
smiles and then leaves.
I think you would gain inspiration if you didn't already have inspiration.
Woo!
I am
Is that
going.
a what inspiration?
No, you already have inspiration. I gave you guys inspiration, didn't I?
Oh,
Probably.
For the So this one is another empty coffin.
I'm gonna put the bones of the sister in there,
And as soon as you do, Ortovi, you finally feel like yourself again. The flaw goes away.
I'm going to put my fists in my hand and do my own prayer and celestial to the child, basically wishing her.
You see the little ghost girl kind of smile at you above her body, and she says that there's another way out, a trap door that'll lead you right up to the first floor, the den. It's in the room with all the bones, but don't touch the orb or you'll bring the shadows down on you.
Thank you for your
And then she vanishes.
don't touch the orb. Right, good to know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna look at everybody. I swear to fucking God. We're gonna go into a room full of. I will punch you in the dick. I swear to God.
And if we don't have a dick,
I will make sure you have one that I can punch.
Either way,
this sounds like my kind of go.
Oh, no.
Either way, let's leave now.
All right, where is this thing? Let's go. I don't like it. Perception check. Is this thing? Are bad things here?
She says that there's a trap door that leads to a room. It leads to the den on the first floor, and it's in the room full of bones.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which room is that?
As you move over to that side of things, Ortovi.
No!
Why does this always happen to? I think it's who's gonna die today. Pretty sure of it.
Let's hope not.
You're screeching of a creature with a beak. It looks like almost like a snake.
Oh no, I fought these before. I know.
Oh, that's 6. That 5 though. God damn.
Fucking 9.
Jesus, these initiatives.
Look how high my initiative is. Don't I get? No, I'm not.
Oh, good. Someone above 10.
What was that? Oh, I accidentally rolled it twice. My bad.
Please get a nat 1. Please get a nat 1. Please get.
I had a 14 and then it re-rolled to 6.
Just change it back to 14.
Yeah, you can change it.
Oh, good.
Oh god, now they're on 6.
Oh, I'm on the same initiative, but I think I go first because my dex is higher.
Really?
All right, Omen.
Hope we're
You hear coming up from there as Ortovi has wandered too close to this thing's nest.
You just hear a cry. Oh god damn it, Otobi!
You're like, damn it! Not again. Or Toby's like, damn it, not my ex.
Oh, he's reloading.
Okay. Alright, so we'll delay his turn until Kurt.
There's not much I can.
You could. I think you can. I don't know. Is there an action to shove to move the person from one space to another?
I mean, I could probably punch it through this. Or
And loud noise.
Don't punch him. Just push him. Shove him out of the way.
No, not Rakobi.
Wizard punch.
Stab this fucking bird thing.
Okay,
Yeah, you can do it with disadvantage
Advantage, huh?
because it's hard to reach the Grick from around Ortovi. So do it with disadvantage.
What? We'll stop doing push to talk then. No? Okay.
Does 11 hit?
Nope. Omen back yet?
Yes.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Yeah,
I'll
that's all
cast firebolt at it.
All right. Makes a bit of a squawking noise. And then the Grick whoops its tentacles out at Ortovi.
Why
Oh,
aren't
God,
there
that
dex
is-
tiebreakers?
Oh,
Sadly.
good.
Oh,
Don't he's
still-
don't worry.
Your hit points left.
And
Yes.
then smacks its beak into him.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Hey, those temporary hit points held up?
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
that is true.
I'm at
So you've been at 11.
11. Yeah,
and then you're down now.
I'm at 0. I'm still alive.
For now.
Anna, you just saw Ortovi collapse again in front of you.
Why the
Oh
fuck?
my god.
I'm gonna put dex tiebreakers on. Where the fuck is that? Who survived?
Sorry, I'm thinking real quick.
That's okay.
This thing doesn't really have much of a mind, does it?
Roll a nature check.
Oh, Jesus. Nature?
Do it.
You think that it might be smart enough to understand you?
Maybe. Alright. Your children on your nest are ugly.
Oh,
Jesus.
It
God.
seems to be irritated with you for that, but it didn't get hurt. Ortovi! Death saving throw, please.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Green!
no. This bodes well. Right. The first thing he does, he reaches over, he drags Ortovi's corpse out of the way.
Where would you like Ortovi's corpse to be?
I would like to put his corpse there.
Alright, roll me a strength check. This is your action, by the way.
13.
Do I still have a
Okay.
healing potion on?
Then I'm going
So
to
you have
use...
a bonus action.
Then I'm going to... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do action surge so I can move. I'm going to get in the
That's
way
even
of this
better.
thing. And then I'm going to use distracting strike on it. So I make an attack. My superiority die to damage roll because I'm battle master. And if I hit, the next roll against a target by an attacker other than you has advantage, and if the attack is made before the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so and then I'm gonna take a swing at it with my sword. Not gonna
And-
hit, never mind.
And it doesn't even hit.
Yeah. Oh well, at least I'm in the way.
Omen!
I'm going to move here. and cast Burning Hands.
That's gonna hit me.
Not one. I've got the
that's
evocation mastery, so it
Ooh.
so I
Okay,
can.
then.
You automatically win your saving throws. You don't take any damage.
Excellent.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
There's this one guy who does area spells that took that on an our Tomb of Annihilation game, and everybody thanks him for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I play a lot of wizards, but I forgot about that. Fuck. I'm used to playing Abjuration.
Oh, let's see what the damage does. Or the attack roll.
There it is.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh, nice.
It makes a / hissing noise as it takes fire damage.
You're doing like a Kamehameha, burning hands.
Kurt.
That's all throwing now.
Still at disadvantage with that in that corner.
5 points.
Especially with a ranged weapon, that's definitely a disadvantage. So make a second roll.
I'm sorry?
You're using a ranged weapon that close. You're at disadvantage.
Oh,
You have to roll.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Right. Let me just. Sorry, I forgot that. And 9.
And the knife really clangs to the ground without touching it.
Damn it.
Rick, meanwhile, since the most amount of damage came from directly in front of it, although actually from something behind Green, although it doesn't know that, it goes after Green.
Okay.
Tentacle.
That hits. Okay, what I'm also going to do is, as a reaction, I'm going to use parry, which is another one of my superiority dice. So I roll a superiority dice plus my dex modifier, and I reduce that from the damage, and that's going to be from the tentacles.
And the second one, the beak, because it slacked you with the tentacles, and then basically headbutted you with its beak.
Yeah, the beak still hits. I believe this only works for one attack. Yeah, expend one shoot by the number you're rolling.
So that means take 12 points of damage altogether.
Well, yeah, no, I need to roll the first. So
Okay.
It's a D8.
I thought you meant half. I'm sorry.
No. It's basically I roll the superiority dice and it takes that off the roll. So
From the 10. All right.
2. Yeah. Okay. So I only
You take 11 then, if I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
Anna, your turn.
You're making this place smell like a disgusting burnt chicken factory.
Another do damage.
And it screeches louder this time because the psychic damage actually did hit it this time.
Yay!
Rotovi, death saving throw, please.
Yay.
Yay!
Green.
Okay.
I was convinced Rotovi was going to hit a throw in that one and immediately die.
And I was super scared.
He's gonna take a swing at it with his longsword. 13. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay, then he's gonna use second wind to regain 11 hit points. So he's back up to full.
Amen.
Oh man. Here we go.
I'm going to move back a little and cast Firebolt again.
All right. Again, that smacks into it. Kurt!
Go for some fried chicken right now.
Yeah, right?
Well, it's more like a fried snake with a beak, but...
I'm gonna go around Watery Bush, Toby, and I'm going to attempt to stabilize.
That's what a Grick looks like.
Oh God. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
I also
it's
have.
no good for anyone.
Oh, I've heard that repeated so often lately.
I have enough. I have an herbalism kit. Will that help stabilize him?
No. I think that this helps against poisons and such.
Oh, okay.
You need like a medicine check or a healer's kit in order to stabilize him.
Okay, then we'll just do this. Hang on. Just want to make sure. Okay. So medicine check. 22.
Woo! Ortovia is stabilized. You didn't die.
Yay.
Don't you die on me, you bastard!
Because,
how am I gonna get paid?
because they're gonna have to clear me out.
Yeah, because you're still unconscious. The Grick, meanwhile. Oh wait. Yeah, never mind. You were too far away that it really couldn't get you around that corner anyway. So the Grick then goes again for green.
First attack is on a saving throw. Is a disadvantage.
All right.
Misses.
Critical.
That also misses.
I feel like he should wrap himself up with his own tentacle.
NF.
Now you can't hit worth nothing, and this place stinks because of you.
That burned though.
Ooh, max damage too.
Ah. So he only takes 2 damage.
No, it's saving throw. It's not even on half. It negates everything.
Oh, I'm so used to it. I'm so
He's
used to
unconscious. Green.
Okay. Green is gonna disengage, and he's gonna draw this thing out. He's gonna basically just take a step to the back rather, and then draw this thing out so it can still see him, and it's not gonna go for anyone else.
Omen.
Not anyone else can.
Go for another firebolt.
This one just slams into the pantry's back wall without even touching it. Green.
That's not green.
I mean, Kurt. I didn't say green. Green.
I'm going to stay right here. Hold my action until it gets.
All right. So it gets close. What do you do?
Beat the shit out of it. Oh God, no! Don't do that.
That was my short.
Yeah, that works.
Damn it.
And that misses.
And then I'll try punching. Then as bonus action, I'll try to punch. There we go.
Okay, that hits, but it doesn't seem to do much damage to it.
Fuck you.
By the way, there's something wrong with your social damage.
The Grick looks like it was about to attack Green, but as soon as Kurt lays a fist on it, it turns on Kurt.
Now one again.
Aha!
Yeah, but it just smacked its tentacles across his face.
Well, if I'm reading this right, as a Way of the Kensei monk, if I'm holding a Kensei weapon in my hand.
You're holding a short sword. I don't think that's a Kensei weapon.
No, he can pick that as his Kensei weapon, so technically.
Yeah. It's a monk weapon, and any monk weapon counts as a Kensei.
Ah, okay. I thought there were specific weapons.
Monk,
no.
I can take weapons that aren't monk weapons and turn them into Kensei weapons.
No.
The short sword is a monk weapon. It also counts as a Kensei. And then, if I'm holding a Kensei weapon after doing an unarmed attack with it in my hand during my attack action, then I get +2 to my AC.
The thing is, Gnome Fist was a bonus action attack and not an action attack.
So it wasn't part of the action?
Correct. It was a bonus action.
So should do 2 times Gnome Fist, and then you would get a +2 to attack.
All right. Well, then I'll take the.
You just took it damage. And
You've got 2 left feet.
Barbed of insults.
Hey.
It has no feet.
Jesus. I'm new to the whole bard thing. I'm working on it.
Grizz needs to stop rolling so well on fucking Tuesdays.
Green.
That's how it was last time, and we keep losing people because of it.
All right. Green's gonna take another swipe at it with his longsword.
Yeah, it didn't work out for me on the Tomb of
Nope.
Annihilation game. The entire party wiped out a young red dragon in essentially one turn. I was just about to cast to use fire breath again on the party, and she was gonna run away at that point. But no, the fighter triple critted her, and the monk, and then the friggin' spellcaster. I'm looking at you, Jet. Oh no, it wasn't Jet. It was the other one who froze her to death. Yeah, at which point her body shattered when it fell to the bottom of the shaft.
I still feel sorry for that poor dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh man. Well, blame the stupid druid who decided to get up close to the kobolds down there, and then summoned an Allosaurus.
What? The Allosaurus beat all the kobolds.
The Allosaurus also got the dragon to come up and investigate.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that firebolt missed, and I'm sorry for talking about a game that was a different night. It's just people were referencing the good rules. I had to make a segue.
Segues are stupid.
Let's shoot.
Polo. That's stupid too.
Let's shoot. 4 of you weren't in that game, so I apologize. So what do you do, Kurt?
Try and punch it. Thank you.
Oh.
And you miss.
Spend a key point to Step of the Wind. Shit moves. Let me go over.
Alright. The Grick slithers into this spot. And
do I get an attack of opportunity because of that?
Nope, it's still there in front of you.
Oh, okay. I thought because it moved, it would have gone.
No, it has to move out of your threat range in order for you to get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So then it strikes out at Enna. Bard takes 6 damage, and I think the second attack missed. The tentacles basically come out and smack you.
So I take 6 damage.
Yep. Apparently, it's very upset that you keep calling it names.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And it is also now your turn.
Wrong. No. What am I doing?
Here, I'll do it this time.
I gotta learn.
Okay, that's where. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
So it is your turn now, Enna.
I'm going to disengage and get back behind the wall.
Alright. Tovi, we already know where he is. Green, what do you do?
Okay. I know I used a lot of these already, but Green's going to use another superiority dice to try distracting attack again. So then he's going to take us. Come on, it would be great if my character sheet stopped glitching. No, oh for fuck's sake! Seriously? This is fucking bullshit. I swear to God.
Omen, the dice gods are not with you tonight.
We're gonna die, all of us. I can feel it.
Oh God, I hope not.
Now, if the bard runs away.
Brave Sir Robin. He bravely ran away. We need coconuts for you. Kurt, pretend you have coconuts.
I'm going to cast Burning Hands again. as a second level spell.
All right.
All right. Close enough. Ooh, 11 damage. Nice.
Ooh. I don't even need to make a saving throw on that. Even if half the damage, it's enough. You basically turn on the Grick, you cast Burning Hands, and before it can do anything, it's caught in the firebolt, and everything smells like burning snake bird.
I told you, you stink.
I want to go over there and try and get pieces off of it.
It's too badly burnt.
Damn it!
Can we eat it?
You can try.
That'd be a good idea.
Oh.
Let's try and get out of here. First, we need
Tovi is still unconscious. He's laying
I'm
slumped
not
on the
carrying
ground.
the guy. Not it.
Does the bard have Song of Rest?
Yeah. Why is it the fine?
Okay,
Yeah, but that's a short rest. Didn't we
Okay,
agree that this place
Green
was
goes over to. Sorry. Green goes over to or Tovi, picks him up, basically just slings him over his shoulder. Right. Which way to go? Trying to remember the route. Trying to remember the other rooms we've been in this place. Because I know that this way.
Roll an intelligence check. I can tell you stuff if you get a good enough intelligence check. Now you currently have no freaking clue which way to go.
We're all fucking.
Would it be
Sure. Come on,
intelligence
first.
or
Come on,
history? Would it be intelligence or history?
Intelligence. I'm going with intelligence in these. It's intelligence just to remember where you were a minute ago.
Come on, Kurt.
To be prompted.
Oh god.
I don't know where I am. I don't know what realm I'm in.
Please,
Yeah, you could be anywhere.
I'm just following you guys.
Wow.
The
Wow.
blind
I
leading
saw
the
butterflies
blind.
everywhere.
It's not open.
So, who wants to lead the party?
Not it.
Not me.
Green will lead the party since he's got the most hit points.
Alright, get moving, Green. Show me where you want to go.
Please
Go
remember
this
where
way.
the trap Fondite is.
Mhm.
Don't fall
Yeah,
into it.
this way.
Actually-
I remember where it is.
Yeah,
This way
you
leads
do.
to the fucking.
Well, Green remembers where the trap is. I don't think it was this way. I think so. I think if we head back.
So where is this trap door supposed to be?
It's supposed to be. I'm trying. I can't remember what the den. was.
Intelligence check, and I'll remind you what the ghost said.
Well, no,
I
I can remember.
can
I can
say
remember
what
what the
they
ghost
said.
said.
Alright.
I
There you go,
rolled
nat
this.
20.
Right.
Yeah.
The ghost said it was in the room filled with bones, and you just saw a bunch of bones and then walked away from them.
Oh,
Yeah, but that room's hardly filled with bones.
oh.
Not this room. You caught sight of chained up skeletons a moment ago, and you didn't go investigate.
Over here.
I get what she says. I'm dead.
Ah, there you go.
Touch
Let me
the
read
fucking orb.
let me read the description before you move
Don't
into
touch
a
the
trap.
orb.
Let me read the description before you wander into a trap square, guys. Stop moving.
I mean, I'm unconscious, so I can't throw.
Okay. This room is festooned with moldy skeletons that hang from rusty shackles against the walls. A wide alcove in the eastern wall contains a painted wooden statue carved in the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. His pale left hand resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him. In his right hand, he holds a smoky gray crystal orb.
Touch it.
You can see exits here and down here are the two obvious exits.
All right. Can we do investigation
Perception
checks
checks.
to? Yeah.
Yes.
Perception or invest? Yeah. Perception. Take that 19.
All right. As you look around, you see something odd about the wall directly in front of you.
Okay. I gently put Ortovi down on the ground, not on top of a skeleton, and I test the wall.
You touch it and you feel that it's actually a rotted wooden door, and it opens easily.
Wonderful.
You want me to open it? But
Oops.
Okay.
1 second.
Green. Okay. Green goes into check.
You see a set of stairs going up to a trapdoor.
All right. Green basically turns around and says, I'm going to go up the ladder, and I'm just going to check through the trapdoor quickly, and then I'll come back down and say if it's safe or not.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, Green does that. He climbs up the stairs, and then kind of just lifts up the trapdoor. And then just
Roll
looks
a roll a poison saving throw with advantage. Constitution check with advantage.
With advantage.
Yep.
Oh!
Ow.
You take half the following damage.
Oh god.
You take 1 point of hit. You take 1 point of damage. As
Thank
black
God for
smoke,
my
as black smoke, hits you in your face.
Okay. Okay, from where his position, he basically just turns around and says, there is a lot of smoke. Get your gas masks ready.
Oh, I'm
Someone
not taking mine off.
Someone bring Ortovia up.
Someone
then-
bring Ortovia up. I can't grab him.
And
Hey,
then
oh
Green-
man, you wanted to try?
I've got -1 to strength.
I'll try. I'll try to pick him up.
Shouldn't it's
All
too
right,
easy.
big guy, come here.
All right, and then Green goes up,
Sweetie.
and then he opens up the thing and just climbs on up.
All right, I'm putting your tokens down in the room, so give me a second.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
now
it's like this
now
stuff.
everybody everybody including Green now has to roll a Constitution check. Or
Is that
Toby,
You guys,
yeah,
With
including
advantage, right?
with advantage, except for Omen, who
Do I need to? Do
and
I
now
need
everybody
to
has to. Now everyone else has to roll their thing for the turn order once again.
Oh, thank God.
Also, Ortovia?
Do I need to make that as well? Because I didn't go back down. I just kind of called.
No,
down and
if you just called down, then no, you didn't move.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Hi, sweet girl.
As everyone climbs up, Green basically says, as before, right, everyone form a line behind me, hand on my shoulder.
Do I need to make com saves?
Yes, everybody has to roll a con save. Everybody has to roll initiative.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
17. There was that initiative
It's
before,
not
huh?
letting me roll for some reason.
17.
Try
You should,
reloading, roll 20.
click your initiative. Yeah,
Hold
you
on.
should click it.
Okay, cool. There you go. You can see your tokens.
Come on, guys, get me
Who's the one person who didn't?
Where'd y'all go?
There we go.
What?
So
Look at that 8.
Yeah, it's a lizard.
okay, so one of you failed your con check, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you take half this damage. You take 5 points of you take 5 hit points damage. I think that means you're down to 0, or are you down to 1?
Yeah, that puts me at 0.
Oh,
So,
God.
so Anna just collapsed into your arm. Somebody has to carry her now too.
Hey, who wants to take the dude? 'Cause I think the lady is a lot lighter.
I'll take Ortobi.
The lady is a lot lighter.
I will carry Ortobi.
I will try to carry Anna.
We don't need a healer. We're just
Sit
fine
down.
without a healer.
All right, Kurt. What do you? You're hearing once again the sound of the fan or skice or whatever coming from this direction,
Oh
where
my
you know the door to be.
Hey, you guys hear that? It's the sound of death on the other side
You're
of the
also
fucking room.
up. You're also close enough to where you knew there were windows to see that they're completely bricked over, as if it's just a wall there to the south of you.
Okay. What we could try doing is moving something heavy that's going to be quite durable into the way of the scythe blades.
There's...
Alright, Kurt's gonna gently set the lady down. Gonna go over to here. Gonna go over here.
Where? Oh, there you go.
Attempt to push
Strength check.
the That's my attempt is the key.
Can Green go over there and assist him as well?
On Green's turn, yes.
Okay, never mind.
Nope.
Oh, it doesn't budge. And you're feeling very tired. You won't be able to use strength checks for another couple for a while. So basically several turns.
Alright.
Because you just overextended your muscles.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
And did you get a 0 or a -1 on your health?
No, it was a 0.
Okay, then you just passed out. Good. Otovi, you're also just passed out.
Okay.
Green.
Green puts down Ortovi next to Anna, goes over to where Kurt is, and then he tries to push this thing into the doorway to basically block the sides. Could that be an athletics check instead of a strength?
Yes.
Just a strength throw. Okay, athletics.
Even though I'm exhausted, can I still
13.
try?
Why is that on advantage?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn it off. That my bad. Do you want me to re-roll that, or just leave it at that?
I'm trying to see what you actually got for the first one.
7.
All right. So you can hear it jostle a bit, but it doesn't actually move. Actually, it's not even jostling. It feels like it's crumbling at your touch and kind of splintering. It's disintegrating. It's so full of smoke you can't actually see what it looks like, but you kind of get the impression that it's aged and broken.
Okay.
Omen.
Using the rest of it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you wanted to move some more?
Yeah, I wanted to use the rest of my movement to go up to the.
Alright, then okay, cool.
Go up to the door, but not go through it.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Owen, what do you do?
Just go investigate the door, see if I can see anything to stop the size with switch or anything.
Alright, so move up towards green and roll an investigation check. You don't see anything. You're not even sure how these skysts are working. All you can see is that they just keep moving around and around and around. You feel like if you successfully get, you roll a successful if you're fast enough, aka roll a successful dex save, they can get through it without getting hurt. But that might be harder on the 2 people who are unconscious.
Unless someone can throw us really fast.
Right.
An athletics check to get them through.
And you can see that the room beyond is also filled with smoke. Kurt, roll a Constitution saving throw at advantage.
Oh god.
I hate that I'm done because I figured out how to get out.
Kurt? Okay. You're good. You can move.
Unconscious girl will be back in a second. She's going to put kiddos to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Sleep well, kiddos.
Green. And I'm going to look at him like, alright. I'm going to try. Wish me luck. And you said acrobatics?
Athletic. No, acrobatics. That's right, because that's the dexterity. So yeah.
So acrobatics?
Yep, acrobatics.
Oh. 11?
Nope.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. I'm down.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a TPK.
You take 10 points of damage.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So more blood gets on green.
Oh shit.
As Kurt collapses to the ground, seriously injured. And Anna's AFK. I'll make her roll later. Ortovi, roll Constitution saving throw with advantage. You still have that mask on. All right. Good. You didn't lose a death saving throw. So you're good. Green.
15. All right. This wall means left. The connecting wall between this room and the atrium.
Okay.
What condition does it look in? Does it look solid? Does it look like it's decaying?
Investigation check. You tap on it a bit, and it feels somewhat spongy. You're not sure.
Right. In which case, everything else in this room is probably reasonably decayed. Green is basically going to turn. He's basically going to take a step back. He's basically going to... Green's going to basically take a step back, and he's basically going to take a running shoulder charge at the wall to basically try and bust his way through it.
All right, so do a strength check for me.
Could athletics?
Anything that's strength related, yes.
Athletics it is then. 23.
Oh yeah, you burst through. You burst on through to the other side, and a bunch of rats spill out from in between the wall.
Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. From the other side of those who are still up and moving will hear Green shout and say that there is a hole to the atrium. Bring everyone through.
Now we have to fight rats.
Yeah, a bunch of rats just spilled out of the wall and fell directly on top of Kurt's body.
Oh, God.
At least you go see Fawn's body. Hey, Fawn, you remembered.
Yay.
I know, I'm sorry. You're sitting there probably all bored, just listening to us.
That's fine.
He's able
All
to
right.
use axle.
So they ignore Kurt and Omen and go immediately for Green.
Oh, joy.
And miss.
That does not hit.
Omen, you see a swarm of rats directly in front of you that came out of that broken wall.
Okay, I'll cast Burning Hands at him, level 1.
Alright. Dexter. Ooh. You hear lots of squeals as several of the rats in the swarm die from the attack. Kurt, death saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Woohoo! And not currently there. Oh, and you also have to do Constitution saving throw. You're still surrounded by smoke, guys. Or Toby. Constitution saving throw. Omen, Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Or Toby, you lose a death saving throw.
I'm at 1. I'm fine for now.
Oh, actually, you're at you have 1 death saving throw on there, which means you have 2 left. Whatever failures listed on there got stabilized when you were stabilized.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I mean.
Okay, cool. Green, you're kind of out of the smoke, so you don't have to worry about that right now. It hasn't quite reached this area.
Okay, but I still got the rats to deal with, and they're still coming after me.
Yep.
So, yep, gonna take a swing at them with my
And
sword.
the one problem is if you swing too hard, a nat 20, you will hit Kurt's body. But that's not a problem right now. You just hit them. Managed to slice through a few of them. Some blood pours out on Kurt's body from the rats.
Yeah.
Rats. Realize that they are not immune to poison. You're okay. They will attack as a swarm. They will attack Omen. And they miss. Omen, Constitution saving throw, please. At advantage, because if you're okay, you're fine anyway. Your turn.
I'll do another firebolt to the rats.
Wham! Lots more cooked rats. The odor of burning rat hairs is fighting with the poisonous fumes coming from the fireplace over here. Kurt, death saving throw, please. And a constitution check.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
I think I might have
So-
forgotten to ask you for that last time. I'm sorry.
Hey, just get off my nose.
Ow.
Oh.
At least another one.
I still have the mask on.
He still has the you get advantage on the saving on the constitution saving throw. Okay, good. You're not you're not breathing in poison that would hasten your death. And still okay?
I just got back.
Okay, constitution
Hello.
saving throw, please.
And death.
Are I unconscious?
She's unconscious, but you're still breathing in the smoke. But you have advantage because you still have the mask on. You don't have to worry about death saving throws because, thankfully for you, you're just unconscious. But that doesn't mean you won't earn a failure from that. Which are Tovi. That's now your turn to do the same. Okay, you're fine. Green, what do you do?
Okay, from underneath the rats, what would I need to, would it provoke an attack of opportunity on Kurt if I was to pull his body out from underneath them?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Green's going to do that then. He's basically going to grab Kurt's body, pull him through so he's dead.
Strength check. All right.
Dude, really, a strength check for a gnome?
Yes. All right.
I'm
You're
like
no longer having to
50
take poison throws, but you still have to take
And
death
then-
saving throws.
Yeah, and then Green basically just shouts for him to start bringing people over so Green can pull them through.
You still have the swarm of rats in front of you.
Yeah, I know. Once the rats have been dealt with,
Someone should stabilize me.
they just make it.
And they go for Omen.
And
Yes.
miss again.
Another miss.
Yeah, these rats are not doing too good. Maybe the
Good.
dice gods are with you guys.
Oh, they're scared, so...
There's no wind star
So
for
let the rats
take
again
your
and
anger out.
disengage and start grabbing bodies.
All right. So run over
I
here,
say to the only other conscious person right now.
and your Constitution check.
You have to roll Constitution for the poison.
The poison is still.
With-
Ooh.
With it, you get that
Oh, you get advantage, so you get one more roll.
So roll it again.
Woo!
Hey.
Now roll over here. Tell me which one you're dragging out, and you can move them 2 squares at that point. Maybe 3 squares. Roll strength check. Roll a strength check, also known as athletics.
You can do it.
All right.
Yay.
Which one are you dragging?
I'll just grab Anna here on top.
All right. So you can move half your movement speed. You already moved 2 squares. That means you can move half of what you've got left, which means you could probably move another 2 squares.
You can move 2 squares with me.
Yeah. So move her right there. All right. Kurt, death saving throw, please.
Rat.
Ooh.
Someone needs to stabilize.
And Constitution with advantage.
I will get back.
Woo! Otovi, Constitution with advantage. Woo! Green.
Okay, those rats are still there. He's going to take another swing.
And
with his
Kurt's
sword.
dying.
Yeah, but if I were... actually, no, that is true. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to turn and start stabilizing Kurt. So that'll be a medicine check, all right?
Yep. Although if you get a if it's less than a 10, you might kill him.
Let's hope not.
Yes! Kurt is stabilized. The rats decide to go for you, taking advantage of your momentary lapse.
That hits just.
They sink their little teeth into your ankles as you turn to deal with Kurt.
Oh no, I am being nipped.
Omen. Actually, Omens is the one that isn't at advantage. He's only got the poison thing on him.
He had the poison scroll.
Yeah, which means he doesn't get advantage for it because the advantage is if you're wearing the mask.
Oh, yeah. He only takes half damage if he fails the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think he just did. He got a 2.
Ow.
Oh, no.
You'd survive this. Yeah, 4 shouldn't kill him.
Yeah.
I hope.
Now you're still dragging, and you don't have to re-up the strength. That's only when you're changing people. Or you can go after the rats.
Kill the rats. That's what I said. Kill the rats.
Yep, that hits. But they're still alive. Kurt, that's no, you don't need death saving throw. You've been healed. Sorry, you've been stabilized, so you're unconscious. And Constitution check saving throw. So I'm gonna get tired of saying that repeatedly. Green.
Cool. Now that Kurt's stabilized, he's gonna take another swing of the rat with his sword. It's another 10
And
damage.
you kill the last of them. They are dead.
Cool. And then I basically turn to Oman and basically just start gesturing him for just to start passing bodies to him.
All right.
Hot potato, half elf.
I'm in. Constitution saving throw, please. Ooh.
Ooh. Is Green gonna have to drag everyone
Takes
out of there?
another four points of damage from the poison.
Don't put me in seats. I might want to come out of the room and let you run in and grab them.
Sounds like an idea. You come on out, I'll go in. Okay.
Alright, so I'm just gonna drop her on top of Kurt.
Blech.
Kurt's okay, and it no longer has to make rolls, or 2 of you still
Are
does
we
them.
making an inna sandwich? Because you know you're going to get the other body and you're going to throw him on
Green.
top of me and I'm already on top of a guy.
Okay.
You're making an
Green,
inna sandwich.
before he goes in, he takes a big breath of fresh air and then he dives on in.
But don't forget there's also that fawn there.
Yep,
There's also-
and there's a corpse there, yeah.
Yeah. So do I need to make the con save?
Not until the start of your next turn.
Okay, cool. He
You can run
runs
down
on in.
and roll strength check to make sure you can actually drag this guy. Woohoo!
Oh,
Yeah, Green just basically just runs in, scoops an arm under Toby, pulls him up on his shoulder, and just fucking pegs it out.
Yep,
I have a question.
you can still move at full speed. I'm
I
gonna
was
drop
saying
him.
with
Oops.
that, can you get two bodies?
Or
And
he's
then
now
he
on top
puts-
of fun.
And then then Green goes up to the door and tests it.
The door's all rotten and it collapses in front of you. In fact, you start hearing the entire building shake.
Oh god.
Fail.
Alright, let's quickly get everyone out.
Right, so I'm just gonna play it through and say that you managed to drag all the unconscious people
dragged
back out of
them.
there.
But before we go out, one of the things that Green does do is that he goes over to Fun. Now, quick question: did Fun have any form of signet ring on him or anything like that?
No, strangely enough, Fan didn't have a signal.
Okay, fair enough. So all he had on him was that note. Fair enough then.
Yeah.
Okay, if he can't find a signet ring or anything like that on him, he goes out.
Am I conscious now?
All right. As you leave the house, as soon as everybody's out of the house, all the bodies and all that, you notice that the house itself is just kind of collapsing in on itself. Magically, though, it's if it's always been collapsed, and you were all in an illusion all this time. In fact, various items in your inventories start to disintegrate.
No!
Items that you picked up in the death house. Certain items, not everything. Everything you picked up on the upper floors, not in the basement, kind of disintegrates on you.
So the scrolls.
The scrolls, the deeds, the signet ring. The signet ring is still there. It's just tarnished.
Deeds of the
The books, yeah, the books, the deeds, the scrolls, the jewelry tarnishes, but it's not destroyed. It's basically just it just kind of looks ugly now. It's still sellable, and it's still, you can melt it down into base gold, but it's
What's the silver that I acquired?
it
Still silver?
it tarnishes. It kind of the silver butter knife completely corrodes because it wasn't true silver, but the silver box, that's worth money, basically just tarnishes. But the butter knife is gone.
But still, it's still technically silver, correct?
No, the silver butter knife is corroded. It turned out not to be silver
I don't
after
give a
all.
shit about that.
It just looked silver. Yeah, basically the books, the deeds, not the spell book that you found in the basement, but the other books that you found all corrode.
As long as I can still use that box for its silver, that's all I care.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that you see what you guys have on you that might have been picked up in there.
Green didn't pick anything up as far as I'm aware.
All right. So I think those are all the items. If you have any questions, I'll let you know if it's there or not.
And I got those robes in the basement.
Yeah, you got the robes in the basement, so they still exist.
Can I just quickly ask if we could take a quick break? If that's
Sure.
all right?
That's
Cool.
fine.
I need to be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back too.
So
Whoa. You barely managed to survive the death house. Congratulations, guys.
Yay.
It was really touch and go there at the end.
I agree.
But that was awesome.
Good thing that Green thought of breaking the wall.
Mm-hmm.
When in doubt, bust it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually mentioned in the books. It's like, everything's corroding around you, and I did mention that some of the stuff is corroding. So he actually finally figured it out. Oh, what about the wall?
Yeah, I had Shatter, I had Knock, I had Earth Tremor.
But you were unconscious and couldn't use
I
anything.
was.
We should have used knock on the fucking window.
It wasn't a window. It wasn't a window anymore, though. It was just a wall.
Exactly. If it wasn't just a wall, I would have knocked something.
What would Shatter have done to it?
Shatter
Because
probably
it's
would have damaged the interior walls and released any rats that were in there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, now we get to go find our employers.
Yeah.
Hey, we found two people.
Yeah, let's
Should
take
we
a
go
long
rest first?
Yeah, let's go to the tavern, take a long rest, and then
Nobody do anything weird with the bard.
And unfortunately, there's 3 people unconscious and a dead body, and only 2 of you guys are still up and about. So the question is, how are you going to manage this?
I mean,
The gnome is small.
yeah,
Yeah, the gnome you can put in your pocket.
yeah. I would vote.
Yeah, I'm guessing you could probably put the gnome in a sack and tie the sack to your back if you had a sack. But
I mean, I would.
Like a little baby
Take like an
backpack.
hour.
I've got room in my backpack.
I
yeah, shove the gnome in a backpack. That'll work.
Put the gnome in the backpack, then we'll carry the other 2.
I think Green is strong enough to carry the gnome and me, and then
You can.
Yeah, but then who's carrying Enna and who's carrying and who's carrying Fawn? Or are you just gonna leave Fawn's body there?
I don't think it's a good idea to go through this town 3
put it
people.
that way.
Well, 2 in a backpack.
I would say just take Ortovi and the gnome for Green, and then or names.
We should just hang out for like an hour.
If we take a short rest here, can they expend the hit die to get some HP back?
I don't think you can take short rests in a haunted ruin like that.
I think we're outside right now, right?
Yep, you're outside. You're surrounded by creepy stuff. Yeah, that's not gonna work well.
Right, let's go to the tavern then, I guess. Best shots, right? Let's hope we can get into the tavern.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We're just debating on how to move 3 unconscious people and 1 dead person with only 2 people.
We don't have one dead person. Oh wait, it was Fawn. Did we get Fawn's corpse out?
Yeah, I figured you brought Fawn's corpse up. Are you saying you left his corpse in the ruins?
We have 3 unconscious people.
Is there a healing potion in anybody's pocket?
I think I have one, but I'm not sure. I think I might have used it.
Not sure. One thing that Green does is he just goes through Ortovi's pockets to see if there's a healing potion.
Yes, I guess. Did I use it? I don't know.
Just on the off chance to see if that one of those healing potions is there.
I think the bard definitely has one, because I.
The bard used it to try to save the guy from the big trash monster.
Alright.
And I used my health potion to save Oman.
How many health potions did we have?
Why don't you try to use some of the broken down wood and stuff and fashion a pallet to start dragging the body?
Yeah, that's also possible. Oh, I do have a healer's kit on me.
Or that would work too.
Yeah, if I take that, could I potentially do some rolls to give them 1 hit point or something?
Yes.
To wake them up?
You start using charges of the healer's kit. I think each healer's kit has 10 charges. You'll be able to use it in order to restore 1 hit point each to the unconscious people using 3 charges.
Yeah. Unless you have the healer feat, which is...
Yeah, in which case I start doing that then. Do we need to make...
No, I'll just give it. I'll just give that one to you. Reduce the healer's kit by 3.
Alright, it's at 7 now.
And now everybody's got 1 health point back and is staring up at the gloomy sky amid bits of rubble.
And I'm just lying there wondering what spell was cast around me, because obviously I did not come out well from the spell.
No one came out well from it at all. May I suggest that we all get up and move to the tavern where our employers are?
If anyone's going to buy me an ale, I will go anywhere.
I'll buy you a drink.
So I shamble behind the promise of drink.
I'll buy myself 10.
Fuck, you know what? Fuck it. Green will buy everyone a fucking round.
Yeah.
Yay.
So what are you going to do about the dead body that's laying there?
Green takes the takes
We'll wrap it in a blanket.
Takes what remains of his cloak. And basically wraps Fawn's body up in it. And then just kind of carries it like gently as we make our way back to the tavern. How long were we actually in there for?
You have no way of knowing. The sky still looks as gloomy as it did when you were first went in.
I know it's at least a couple hours.
That's what it felt like at any rate, given your circadian rhythms.
Yeah. So we still waiting on people to get back, or we heading to the tavern?
I think everyone's here.
I'm here.
So you guys head through.
Actually, I don't think Cave's here. He's still on mute.
My bad.
True.
Sorry,
Okay.
I muted myself.
So you guys make your way through the gloomy town. You can see the occasional person kind of staring at you with hollow eyes, and you finally make it to the tavern. As you take a look at the sign. Okay, a single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Interesting. Nice name.
This is a tavern, boys?
This is a tavern, apparently. It's also where our employers are.
Hopefully.
Perhaps someone should go in first and inform our employers that I'm holding a corpse out here.
I just go in.
I'll go in after him.
Alright. An interesting smell assaults your nostrils as you enter in. It's kind of like a nice, warm, fluffy pastry. And as you look around, you see first a bartender, a pudgy little man, kind of just standing by behind the bar, wiping glasses mechanically. And off to one side, you see a very old-looking woman. I think I have a picture of her. Hold on. Hi, Lyra. Let me see if I have an actual.
Excuse you.
I just want to see if I have a good picture. Here we go. That show up? Oh, there we go. Hold on. No. This is lagging a little. I apologize. Hi, sweetie.
Oh.
And you see this woman standing there, with an arrangement of what looks like mini pies, and she kind of grins at it.
Trust the maid.
Hey, good looking.
She grins, and you also in one corner see your employers. One actually looks up the guy with the glasses and the blonde hair and mustache and beard and everything like that. Looks up at you and says, "Oh, where have you guys been? And where's Fun?"
I walk up to him and I go, "Well, Fun's dead, and another one of his
What?
relatives died too. Yeah, it's a crazy story."
The red-haired man is sitting there with a drink, and he kind of just gazes over at you and shakes his head slowly. "This place is trouble," he mumbles. Meanwhile, the old woman with her pies smiles over companionably at you. "Hello, dearies. Can I interest you in a pastry today?"
What kind of pastry?
Yeah, can you tell us what kind of pastry?
"Oh, these are called dream pastries, of course. They're a delicacy in this little village. Everybody loves them."
Can I make... What are they made of?
"Oh, they're made of the finest ingredients."
Can I make an insight check?
Yes.
No.
2.
Oh, wait. For the seat. I can have a minimum of 13 for insight.
Insight, it's the only one that will work. Perception.
Oh.
When we're talking about this.
There we go. 22.
Okay, she is definitely telling the truth about this. That she definitely believes them to be the finest ingredients. She's definitely telling the truth about all that. Finest ingredients, but you've got this bad feeling about what she considers the finest ingredients to be.
I was inciting the pastries.
Yeah. The pastries do smell delicious, however.
No.
I'm actually going to go to. I'm going to tell them, I'm like, "Hey guys, I gotta go take care of something." And I'm gonna like hop up on the stool, and I'm gonna ask him to bring his ear closer to me so I can whisper something to him.
Who are you whispering to?
The bartender.
The bartender just kind of stares at you. His eyes is kind of fixed and empty looking.
You don't want me to
"What
say
is
this
your
out loud.
order?" he says.
You don't want me to say this out loud. Trust me.
He doesn't seem to react. He just asks you what your order is and kind of just stares at you. Considering the nation you're originally from, you kind of get this feeling, Kurt, that she's not exactly real. She's more like somebody's, like when you're playing when you played a video game as a kid, and you're talking to an NPC. You got this feeling that this guy's an NPC.
You know where I can bury someone?
The guy just kind of stares at you for a moment, and then says, "The church has places to bury people."
Cool. You or I can leave the body for now.
He
Well,
doesn't
Green's
seem
still-
to have any information about that. He's just kind of staring at you with a blank expression. Meanwhile, the old woman kind of looks over at you. She cocks her ear a bit and says, "Oh, you have a dead body, do you?"
Why does this interest you? You seem way too interested, lady.
Right?
But this is my bar, and this is my village now. I
Oh.
became the burgomaster here 2 years ago. After a year, they had none.
Burger Master?
Why, yes,
What
I am in charge.
Can I roll for Burger Master knowledge?
Yes.
Roll for Burger Man.
What is
I'm
that?
gonna roll though.
In Dutch, it makes kind of sense. It's like the mayor in Dutch.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Burgermeister.
What-
Burgermeister.
What is
Meister
that? Like
Burger.
history, intelligence? What is
History. Just go to the history check.
that? Wah.
You have no idea what it means.
Yeah, I
So
was
who knows
like,
how to make a really good burger?
obviously, and now I'm even more like, I'm never touching those pies because I fully think that they're stuffed with bodies. I'm just like, no.
Alright, well I look at her like, can I bury this guy out behind your bar then? Like your backyard or something?
Oh, there's no yard here, young man. But of course, the church shut down 3 years ago. The old priest, he hung himself.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, we should go check that out, boys.
And how did he taste?
Oh, why would you think I ate him? What
Wow.
a what a rude man you are.
Greed, just bring his body in here.
Green just brings the guy's body, brings in Fawn's body, and like lays it down on a bench.
Hey David,
At
that's
this-
fun.
Yeah, at this point, David is just kind of staring at you guys and going, ugh. Just what happened? And he kind of takes off his glasses and cleans them and rubs the bridge of his
It's a long
nose, puts
story,
them back
isn't it,
on.
guys?
It
Yeah.
is
Kurt's gonna go
quite-
back to the table and just start telling the
At this
story.
point, you might notice that there's another person sitting in the shadows. Rick, that's your other your new character. He's been sitting there since the other two came in. Been sitting there
You also
a
have
couple
a-
hours drinking and wondering, and hearing them mumble about
Does he
where the hell
recognize
did our
Fawn?
people go.
Does he recognize Fawn?
Well, Fawn's currently wrapped up in a blanket right now.
But you did hear the name Fawn being mentioned.
Yeah, that definitely got me curious, but this could be another fun.
The rest of you, describe your character. Does he look like Fawn?
There's only skin and hair color that looks like fun, but overall, no. I don't. This guy doesn't look anything like fun.
I'm gonna ask the others. Isn't there like a special way elves want to be buried?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think he just gave us a list of relatives, and we checked the name off of that list.
Yeah.
I mean,
What happened? Richard asks. Not Richard, sorry. David
Green
asks.
Green just
I
holds up his hand.
Richard
Green
is
just
his
holds up
father's
hand
name.
And says, "I everyone a drink first, and then we can explain what happened."
Drink.
The pudgy bartender lifts the glass he was cleaning and says, "What can I get you?"
Just a round of what's everyone having?
Oh,
Dude, I have what I want. I think I hit my pipe.
it's called Grape Smash. Aki says it's pretty much all they have in terms of wine anyway, unless you want to go all the way to the edge of Barovia, which place I think they have vodka. That's what I hear anyway.
Well, one round of grape smash for everyone then.
Coming right up, the bartender tells you, and starts pouring
Thanks,
out
Lynch.
drinks. So David kind of looks at the wrapped body and says, "What do you mean, scratched another one off the list? Please."
Oh, you're gonna love this.
David says, "Please, just explain this to me."
Okay,
I apologize
so
if I
this
keep
is where
saying-
the bard sits down with her drink.
Okay.
She takes out her vial, takes a
and a-
big swig and starts singing the lemnant of the brothers.
Oh
and
god.
just hang on a sec, please. Let us tell him what happened before we met with you guys.
Green,
Then when the
once he-
story's done, then we'll let you sing your song.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my drink first then.
And
Green
then I'll
just-
go into the old